Oh, crap.
Welcome to the Bearded Respect number 150. Oh, there's nothing like starting a show off with a "oh crap."
Ooh, look at that. Nice shirt.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Got my Sparkies on. Got the little flag on the sleeve.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I also got this in the mail today. Thank you,
Ooh.
Amber and Kevin.
Yes, we got one of those.
Yeah.
And thanks for the card.
Yes. So I'll get started here. Unless we got something to address beforehand.
No, let's say hello to these fine people.
I do got a couple things I will say. Couple birthdays. Babysitter Jess, happy birthday. And everybody knows now it's a couple days ago, but happy birthday to Finn.
Yeah.
Actually a birthday. So congratulations to True North, Tara and Chris.
Congratulations.
Baby Finn. And on that note, I'll get started here. There we got a Dino. Tactical Santa. Hey, Matt. Good to see you.
Matt came to watch our show.
Yeah.
We're special.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Chief. Nice fishing rod washing video you had there. on Copper John's ball wash video. He was cleaning his rod. I
forgot about that.
Hey, Bob and Terry.
What's up, Bob and Terry?
Black Manor Grooming.
Renee, what's up? Thanks for stopping in.
Hello.
Mrs. Bruce City. Hi, Becky.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
Hey, there's Amber. Amber beat Kevin this time. Oh, he was here first. Oh, at like 5. I didn't see him, oh. Okay, let's see. Dina. Hey, Jack Stud. Good to see you.
Excellent.
What's up, Jack Stud? Will.
Ray. Hey, Ray. Good to see you.
Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Hello there,
Randy R. Hey, Randy.
What's up, Randy?
Hey, Jacob. Got it on. Got my shirt on.
What's up, Jacob?
I don't have friends.
Look what Jacob made.
I got family.
Cool.
Oh, you got them, yeah.
These are so nice.
And you need a horse?
Hey, D-Dot. Been a while. Good to see you, buddy.
D-Dot,
joining us.
Popping in.
Hello.
Hey, Brad. Good to see you.
What's up, Brad?
Hey.
Hey, Brad.
Oh, there he is. There's Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
Hello there,
I'm gonna spit this. I know, Kevin, you mentioned a couple shows ago or last show or something talking about everybody asks if you have one of those little crafting lasers to do that work. When I first seen some of that stuff, I thought you did too, but to use a scroll saw and all that stuff, I would not have the patience. That is so tedious. You are a craftsman, 100%. I salute you. Hey, Robert Allen. Good to see you.
What's up, Robert?
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Michael.
What's up, Romy?
Say hello to my little friend.
Hey, Donald. Happy Thursday to you too, buddy.
How you doing, Donald?
What's up, Donald?
Hey, that's for Mike's coffee pot repair.
Something happened to your coffee pot?
I have the handle held together with duct tape. And the other day I sent them a picture. And not a picture of my coffee pot, but my coffee pot was in it. And they noticed that the duct tape was on there. So thank you, Kev. Thanks for the $2. I will add that to the coffee pot fund.
Hello, murderer.
Hey, 3D.
Hello there,
Good to
children.
see you.
What's up, 3D?
There he is. Hey, Dynamite.
Hello.
Dynamite.
Hey, John and his chicken. Glad that chicken's here.
What's up, John?
Oh, you got one of them ones.
Yeah, a Kevin.
I still got to say, my favorite little clip now is Kevin peeking out of the shed and Amber telling him to get back in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Still don't want to miss anybody. Hey, there. Hey, Matt Foley.
What's up, Foley?
Good, Matt.
See ya. And 20 Spray Ray.
No
Good
way.
to see you, Ray.
What's up, Ray?
What did he say?
See you later, Jacob. Hope things are going okay back home.
Yeah. Hey, Mark. Good to see you.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, do Mark.
Hey, there's Devin. Hey, Devo.
Devo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I have your package. I just got to get it heading your way.
They don't have any postal service.
No, I got to send it FedEx or
Oh,
what's that M1? There's another one.
they got to get that resolved sooner or later.
Yep. I would have thought it'd be resolved already, but obviously not.
You see, like I said, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are chatting it up, and I just don't want to miss anybody. Oh, I'm caught up.
Nice.
Yeah. It says FedEx works.
Wow.
Sometimes FedEx around here, they always want to leave it at my neighbor. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, next week or this week we have a special guest, a rising YouTube star. I would say we'll get into that. But
We have a special guest next week, too.
we do. We have a special guest every week.
Mm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But next week's going to be interesting
Yes.
Yeah.
with our top 5 list.
That's why I said, oh, crap. I got to
I know.
start working on that.
We got a whole week to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the tech guy doesn't like to hear "oh crap" right as the stream goes.
All right. I got my 5 questions ready.
So, do we have anything else before we bring the guest on?
I can't think of anything. I'm going on a trip tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Okay.
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing you're flying for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying in Friday, flying out Sunday. Back to work Monday.
Mm.
The wedding. Her wedding. Yep.
Yeah, Dynamite has his list done. You want to work on mine too?
Okay. Well, with no further ado, I guess.
Let's go.
Hey guys.
Look at those
Hey,
white
Bearded respect.
Santa.
Here.
Hmm.
I was gonna get all gigged up for you guys. I only was able to get partially done because I had a little bit going on today.
I actually like the white. I like that white shirt you're wearing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. All right, Santa Tom, you ready for 5 questions?
I've been waiting for this one.
All right. Waiting on Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you don't have to do it if you're not going to. Oh, okay. Nice music.
It's
All right,
restoring
Tom.
Christmas channel.
Santa Tom, tell us your favorite toy as a little boy. What was that one toy that you always played with?
Okay, you guys remember the $6 million man action figure that you could look through the back of his head?
Oh yeah.
Remember that one? And it was like I just wanted that so bad. And we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so my mom to buy that was a stretch. But she made sure I got that one year, and you couldn't say nothing to me. I was the coolest kid on the block.
I remember that one. That brings back some memories.
I'm so glad you remember that.
That's a first. That's a first on this channel. Having what was 6 million? I remember watching that show.
Yes.
But I was pretty young. I don't remember the toy. I don't recall that at all. But
I remember one time I was thinking about this the other day. You know, you even get them now. You get them stupid fake credit cards, that people send you in the mail, call and we'll activate it, blah, blah, blah. Well, one time my dad got this little plastic thing that opened up like a little card holder, and it was a piece of metal, some kind of card, but it was a piece of metal. And of course it was junk mail, but I kept that. And when we were outside playing as a kid, I used to pretend that I was Oscar Goldman and that was my ID. And by the way, Oscar Goldman was Steve Austin's boss,
Yes.
in case some of you youngins don't know that.
yeah, way before my time.
I remember that stuff.
I know you guys are old.
Oh.
All right, so Santa Tom, have you always known that you were Santa, or was there a certain age where you became Santa?
A certain age. Yeah. I think that, there's that old saying, there's you when you're young, you kind of dream about Santa. When you become older, you start to look like Santa. And then there comes an age where you are Santa, right? And it wasn't until I was getting close to retiring that I started thinking, and I'm semi-retired. I don't think I'll ever be fully retired, but where I started thinking, and my wife, I really started getting serious and watching, a lot of you guys in the bearded community and Dan C a few years ago, and I started saying, I want to grow my beard out. And I started noticing, well, it was growing out. It wasn't growing as dark as it used to. So I said, my wife said, you ought to do Santa Claus. I said, you know what? I think I will. So I've just been doing it ever since.
So, do you actually do events as Santa?
I've been so busy, Mike, this year. I've had so many events this year. This is actually my third year doing it, but my first year really doing it professionally, where I've actually went to school for it and really doing it professionally and kind of making some money at it now. So which is the most important thing, but it does help.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to that Santa school in Missouri?
I did not. I went to the Worldwide Santa Claus Network, which is more of an online school. Yeah, Santa Ed Taylor, who to me is just the epitome of a Santa Claus, you know, and he does everything online, and all the classes are online, and it's a lot more convenient for people who can't travel to Missouri and
absolutely,
Michigan. There's some great schools out there, but
I think it's great that there's Santa schools, you know, more than one, but like just that there is a Santa school, because that's a pretty big responsibility. Like that's a lot of knowledge you need to know, and
you would be amazed at just the questions that kids will ask, and a lot of people don't realize now that kids, they all have smartphones now, so when they get on your lap, you're not going to pull a fast one on them. They know the answer before they ask you the question. So,
what kind of questions have kind of stumped you?
The hardest one that used to, I don't know if anything really, the personal questions are the ones that kind of stump. When I was on with Tyson a couple weeks ago, we were doing the new drop. He asked me kind of the same thing. The hardest questions are the ones where the children want their mom and dad back together, or they want a loved one back. Those are the tough ones. The hard ones that used to really stump me, because I don't want to lie to kids, but the hardest one used to be, are you the real Santa? What do you say? If you say yes, obviously you're lying to them, but I will just have them feel the fur on my suit and feel my beard, and then ask them if it feels real. And they say yes. I say, well, then I'm as real as you want me to be, and so usually that suffices. But it is a lot of them. They try to stump you with the reindeer names and stuff like that. But got that in the bag now.
That's cool. So, to my knowledge, this is your first year as like a content creator. Looking at your YouTube page, you've been around for 9 months. You amazingly have 500 videos already in 9 months, and 800 followers. So
is it? I don't want to pay attention to the followers.
I just happened to look, and I'm like, wow, that is impressive.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't pay attention. I've actually had the YouTube channel for about 9 years. I used to do truck driving videos, and I took them all down and kind of revamped it.
Okay.
And started with, I started watching again, with you guys and everybody in the bearded community, and Chief and Kevin and a lot of these guys that are out there that were doing beard content creators. Dan C, of course, they I would sit there and say, that looks fun, I want to try it, but I want to do it on a perspective of how would a Santa do it, right? So I reached out to Dan C, and which still amazes me that he's got such a large following, but he'll answer you just like you were his best neighbor, So he answered me back. I reached out via email, and I asked him about splitting my channel. Should I do a separate Santa and a beard? And he was kind enough to answer. And what he told me is, he said, Tom, I'm going to give you 2 pieces of advice. He said, you're doing something different that nobody else is doing. Have fun doing it. The followers will come, because, it's easy to sit there and look at those numbers and say, oh, it's just not growing, or you'll lose a couple. I'm losing people. And then the second piece of advice he gave me, don't look at your numbers. It'll drive you absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Once I stopped doing that, it seemed like it started skyrocketing. And if you wouldn't have told me it was over 800, I honestly wouldn't know, because I don't pay attention to it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, part of the reason it is at 800 is because of the content that you're coming out with. Not only the quality, but the quantity. Like 500 videos is pretty amazing. And I believe it too, because every time I look on Instagram or Facebook, I turn around and there's a new video by you. And it's like, yeah.
Well, it's just fun to me. It's a hobby. It's something, that's easy to come home and just, I love history. I love doing Christmas history. And that's what a lot of those are. And a lot of shorts as well. So I don't know if that's cheating or not. I still haven't grasped the whole YouTube thing, but I love making the videos. And I just hope it does keep kind of that Christmas spirit alive, year round. I don't just say that. I do mean that. Yeah.
What is what's the most interesting thing you've learned about Santa through this journey?
That's a good question, Mike. That I end all my videos by saying, remember that this world could use a little kindness. So be kind to one another and always keep Christmas in your heart year round. It's easy to say that, but I believe that if everybody really, really does believe this world could be a better place, people may say, well, that's just the corniest thing to believe. But I honestly believe it. We were talking before the show about being in the military. You've seen things. All you guys have seen things. And I spent a lot of my career in corrections and promoted up through the state of Texas in corrections. I've seen enough violence and death to last me 10 lifetimes over. So for me to be able to portray somebody that hopefully can bring somebody some joy, that's what I guess I've learned the most about what a Santa could be. And there's never enough Santas. So anybody out there, you don't even have to have a white beard. You can, I put some whitener in there. I don't bleach my beard, but I do put some whitener in there. Yes. I think Jason will be a fantastic Santa Claus. The world needs more Santa Clauses.
Absolutely. Tell us your beard routine. How do you maintain your beautiful white beard?
Well, of course, watching shows like you guys and all the wonderful guests you have on, and I'm not just saying that just to say that. I'm for real. Dan C, of course, I cut my teeth. But then when I started getting into a lot of small batch guys, that's where I met Steve, the Bearded Chief, and Kevin, Blue Collar Bearded, and Bearded Brood and Tattoo. We've got the Round Robin team that we do. And it's humbling to me that those guys even asked me to be a part of that. Because I always say that those guys have forgot more than I know about beard health, beard growth. So just really getting into it. Plus, as a Santa, for me, your beard is an investment, right? It's just as much as an investment as any of my suits, because that stuff's not cheap. And if you're going to have kids, they know the real deal. When they get up to you, they're going to want to touch, they're going to want to pull, and if it doesn't look great or look right, it just for me, it just throws it. If they're paying for a Santa to come out and be that and make a lasting memory, I want to be the most professional looking and, on point Santa they've ever experienced.
You definitely got that. You got the nice sharp lines at the top there. Your mustache is prominent, and that darkness behind it just makes it pop.
Yeah,
it's just really good.
Oh,
I appreciate it. That's very kind.
Really well done.
And I think actually for me, if I was to be a Santa, I probably should trim it up some, because his beard wasn't this long. It's more like yours, Tom. That's almost perfect.
I don't, Jason, I think it is good. And, with just a little bit of, balm and stuff, a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll shape it up more. A lot of guys, okay, so Mike, right? Mike's growing his, the length, right? Get those guys get that length. Dan, see all the straight. I'm always, curling, trying to curl it under, getting more of that round effect, Santa look.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. I guess I could straighten it. I don't know how long my beard is, but this right here, because I shaved it because I had bleached it a couple years ago. So I said, I'll never do that again. It just ruins your beard. Nothing wrong with anybody that does it, but some guys do that. They'll bleach it, shave it off every year, then grow it back. So this is only about a year, December 1st of last year. And I said, I'm not shaving again until it gets where I want it. Maybe 3 years, I might start keeping it trimmed up. If I start talking too much, guys, let me know. Cause I'm
no,
That's
you're
what
good. You're good.
Hey, Dynamite. I love Dynamite so much. There's so many people in the bearded community that I just love and respect so much that it's like you said, Mike. I've only been doing really that just channel for about 9 months, so to see some of these guys kind of reach out to me, it is very humbling to me.
Mm-hmm.
What does Tom use for whitening his beard? I use a product called, and I hope Dan C's not watching this because he probably wouldn't agree with it, but it's called Punky Spray, I believe. It's like a hair coloring spray is all it is. And my beard is white, but it covers up most of the highlights, those dark areas, you know, like you talked about. Yeah. You're too kind, Tyler.
After kissing Jason, they say Santa's a cover.
No, I would. I would be a respectful Santa. I wouldn't use my sailor vocabulary for the kids.
Well, Dynamite, there's plenty on YouTube. You just put it on play and
Dynamite does watch. He is very encouraging, and I try to catch every live he does. I just, I love watching him. I love watching Corey's lives on Instagram, and Weatherbeard, and that stuff's just so relaxing to me. Just have them guys on in the background while I'm, fiddling around and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, voiceover work.
I don't, my wife says the same thing, and I just don't see it, but or hear it, but I don't know. I did take a class. The Worldwide Santa Claus Network does offer a class as far as like making commercials and things like that. That was pretty interesting, which I wouldn't mind doing that eventually, but I probably shouldn't be watching the comments because it's distracting, but that's neat.
Brad, you bleached your beard last year. Huh. Yeah, I agree. Everyone needs a Santa Tom in their life.
Yeah, that's very kind.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do that. The work that I do, I really can't. And it is hard to me to keep up on streams and following everyone and listening to everyone. I do as much as I can, but yeah, we definitely have like Dynamite and a lot of people in the chat, huge supporters of all the channels and all the lives, and it's like so greatly appreciated.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Amber and Kev and what they're doing now with the news stuff, it is just amazing to me what people do and help support. It reminds me of kind of like that brotherhood in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the feeling that I got when, became a part of all of this.
Yeah.
Good Santa, bad Santa. Dino says that he is such a good guy. I love them guys so much that, I want to do what Scott does. I like the technical side of it. I want to just kind of be there while they talk, but.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, the three of you, Chief, Dino, and you have a show that just started like about a month ago, right?
Right. And
Tracy
inspired
Hugo.
by you guys, full disclosure.
Who thought of that, and how's that going?
I believe it was Chief who kind of had the idea and talked to us about it. And him and Dino do that Monday night Facebook and Instagram show.
Yeah.
And they're so good at just talking, coming up with questions. And we had a wonderful guest on last week. Of course, like you said, everybody's wonderful. But Dustin Bunch, which I think you guys he would absolutely thrive on y'all's show. He's just, wow, what a powerful story.
Mm-hmm.
But, we love what you guys are doing, and in no way ever want to steal anything. And that was our intent. Our intent was kind of like the warm-up show before the Super Bowl kind of thing, and just, just kind of just, I don't, we wanted to have people on like the Dustin Bunches, and we love how you guys branch out and just have so much respect for you guys.
Well, thanks. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
But yeah, that's cool. I mean, the more shows, the better. And that's something Dan C has always said too. The more creators, the more content, the better for everyone. It's not taking away, it's just adding to the community.
Yeah.
It's what helps the community grow, because people that follow you, they may not follow us, and they're seeing you make this content, and they see you, and then they see us, and the same vice versa. Like, they're seeing us, they may not know about the Tres Amigos, but now they do, and that's what the community is for.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. I can't say enough, and I'm a Dan C homer, just like I'm sure a lot of people are on here.
Mm-hmm.
I have so much respect for what he's done, and I like everybody. I've heard the negativity from some others, and I've heard this. You know what? He is so important to the bearded community, and all the owners that have so much respect for him ought to tell people. And just everything that he does. I know I sound like I'm putting out an infomercial for Dan C here.
Well, like you said, he answers you. Like, he doesn't know you, but he'll answer every question. And I've met him a couple times, like at competitions and other things. And like, I'll watch him. He's actually looking for people to go meet at these competitions, like during a break. Like, if he knows that you're going to be there, he's going to look for you and come up to you and say hi to you. That's great guy.
What should a new Santa charge, Brad? Brother, it really, I would really recommend looking at checking out the Worldwide Santa Claus Network. There's different levels. You can go in there for free. You can go in there and check out stuff for free. It all depends on your location. I live close to Houston. The market's a little bit bigger. It's very, very busy this time of year. So, yes, I do recommend taking Santa courses. Yes, absolutely, 100%.
So back to the beard routine. Like, what do you like to use? Do you use oil, balm, butter, all three?
So I'm not too much of a balm guy, Mike. I know you are, and again, I look more for the fluffy, look. Yeah. So okay, so I'll get up in the morning and I actually got this one from Beard Tube. So first thing in the morning, I'll go in there to the kitchen sink, grab the little hose, and hose my beard down, and then I'll go and I'll get some a good quality oil in. I'll go blow dry my hair, beard, go about my day after I, groom a little bit. Come home in the evening. I'll take my showers at night, and I wash and condition maybe twice a week. I strip my beard every Saturday night. I strip my beard and then redo it, and just use a nice quality. Hey Corey, nice quality oil. Speaking of oil, Corey, great oil. Just got some more in from him, and a butter. If on the days that I don't, I try to follow the Dan C message and kind of like Dynamite, the way he puts out everything, and. If it's not a conditioning night, I'll use butter that night. But I only use butter at night. So yeah, and I'm not too much of a balm guy. I just don't like the feeling of the wax in my beard. It's just too heavy for me. But the more I learn from you guys but I have been learning it does help with the humidity, and it really does helps it from frizzing out a lot. So
Right.
I have been using it more than I used to. So
Well, there's a company who came out with a liquid balm that I keep hearing about.
yeah, I believe that. I know Florida Gator or Florida boys, didn't they? Florida Gators.
Yeah.
Florida boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys also had somebody on the show too that the Aerolands. I really like that stuff as well, and it has got a little bit of balm or wax in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit, not too much.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use liquid butter, Santa? Yes, I do. I've been using a lot of True North here lately, but yeah, there's some good ones out there. Of course, the Gator Milk from Florida boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hope that wasn't too boring of a beard routine.
No,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
everyone's got their own thing that they do, and it's cool to learn.
And whether it works or not, I try to take all the vitamins that everybody suggests too. The biotin, just the different things everybody says is good for your hair and your skin. So,
Mm-hmm.
liquid balm, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, that was a good show. I really enjoyed y'all's show having with Matt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything interesting coming up for you in regards to creating content?
Well, I've kind of taken a break for the last few weeks of doing beard content. I've been doing, still trying to put out my Christmas videos. I made a kind of a commitment to myself to try to put out at least one video a day, and hence why there's so many. But a lot of them are the short videos, and I'll read the night before up on some history. I put one out today on snow globes, how snow globes were invented, and it just, things like that fascinate me. I know I'm a nerd, but things like that fascinate me. And I love talking about that kind of stuff. And I think that's why I like talking about the beard. There's guys out there that do the technical side of it, right? Dan C gets out there and talks about the chemical makeup and all this and about. I just want to talk about how it feels in my beard, and what it does for me, and just enjoy talking about it. But as far as the new content, I'm looking forward to getting back after the holiday season, back into the beard reviews. I've been seeing a lot of these top 5, top this, top that. Those always worry me. The most stressful video I put out so far was a top 10 tobacco scent, because I had so many people that reached out and I felt like I hurt their feelings, and I don't want to do that. So I got to thinking, do I want to do these kind of videos anymore? Because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, as far as, and then of course you get the guys that sit there and say, well, you don't ever say anything negative about it. Well, it's not that I don't say anything negative. I typically reach out to the company owners and talk to them in private instead of blasting. If I've got something negative to say, I'll reach out to them and say, hey, I would think about maybe doing this. or have you thought about using this? If I get on there and make a video just slamming somebody, I mean, I don't know if I can live with myself if I felt like that had something to do with them failing, Where if I reach out to them on a personal level and, hey, and if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, I don't have to use their products anymore.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. It ain't, all it does is cause drama in the community when you start bad mouthing somebody because it just might be their product doesn't work for you. Not all products work for everybody. So that product might be great for this guy. So now he's going to come back and lash out at you because you badmouthed him. It's not worth it. Like you said, if it doesn't work for you, you reach out and tell the owner and be on your merry way.
Right. I have not met anybody, I don't believe any owners or any beer that I've reviewed that I have not enjoyed talking to and like.
Yeah.
You guys had Black Rebel on a few months back, and that was actually one of the first beard oils that I got into was Black Rebel. And to this day, it has one of my favorite scents, and I just absolutely love that Black Rebel. Because for me, in this white beard, that bird oil works so well, especially in the winter when it's drier.
Yeah.
It works great.
Yeah. Yeah, so next week there's gonna be 4 of us on here doing our top 5s of every category. However, it's gonna be very interesting because I bet our top 5s are gonna be different. And it's just what the top 5 that we used this past year, kind of like, this is what we went to. No hard feelings to companies that don't make it. Because there's more than 5 companies that I love,
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's just, but I can narrow it down to 5 companies that I use the most, So it'll be interesting with 4 different perspectives on it, and hopefully we don't get any negative backlash from that.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am, and I shouldn't say I just had somebody reach out and one. I think they were a little upset because they didn't make the list, and I was like, I've got over 100 tobacco scents. It's hard to fit 10, and that's why I considered not even doing any more of those.
Right?
Maybe I'm too nice. I don't know, but I just, it just.
Yeah, so Dan C did one of those a couple months ago, right? Like he did his top of every category. And I was like, when I watched, I was like, wow, how can he not include this company with this product? But it's his list. It's not mine.
Right.
It's not anyone else's. It doesn't mean this is what he enjoys. This is what he likes. So you just gotta understand that, everyone is different. Everyone has different tastes.
Absolutely. Dan C and myself couldn't be further apart from what we like.
Right.
And that's okay. I mean, he's not too much of a tobacco scent. I absolutely love the tobacco scents. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't chew, and I don't date girls that do. But I absolutely love everything that it seems like he doesn't like, and he likes more of the lighter kind of fruity, kind of fresh. They're okay, but they're not me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not big on the citrus. I know he's a big citrus guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally, if there's a scent Dancy doesn't like, that's normally the ones I like.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No.
But we love you, Dan.
Yeah, there's some stuff like the minty stuff that he likes. I can get into those.
Yeah.
Yeah, mint is my favorite, especially peppermint.
Right.
That is my ultimate favorite.
Now, I'm not I'm not a huge fan of eucalyptus. Now, if it's done right with other scents, okay. But if you have eucalyptus, to me, just reminds me too much of Vicks Vapor Rub, and I just don't like it.
No,
Yeah,
like,
Bayard's got one like that. I just store away in case I have like a sinus problem
I
or
could have used
cold.
that this week.
What's that?
Surprised I got a voice.
Oh, really?
I've had a lot of sinus drainage this week.
Yeah.
That would have been useful.
To answer Romy's, I do like Ardius Man, but I've never tried that scent. I need to check it out. I like Ardius Man because of the thick. I like a thick oil.
I've never
Yeah.
tried them.
This time of year, I like to use their stuff because it's a thicker oil and it seems to do better in the wintertime.
Right? And
I'm definitely a fan of Castor. Castor, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the simple, basic oils, but I'm a fan.
right. Right, and I see James Murray in here. Yeah, I think you guys, small town traditions. He, his oil blend is really great, and that was another one I was trying to think of earlier with the liquid. He's got a really solid liquid butter as well. And we did a Christmas collaboration. Which, guys, again, when I talk about humbling, when companies reach out and want to do a collab, to me, it's comical. Not laughing comical at them. It's just comical that somebody would want to do a collaboration with me. But I've had so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, I've had so much fun with these guys making these scents, coming up with these scents, and they've all been lovely because I've mentioned tobacco to every one of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. See, I like the spicy and the smoky type of scents. That's why Black Rebel appealed to me so much. Yeah. I love reading these comments. But Michael, I will try that Ardius Man. I definitely will get on there tonight and check that out. I appreciate that, Jim. They're such good people. Yeah, just like everybody else in the community. They're just such good people.
Yeah.
Kev, are you sure, Kev?
That looks like what was that? The Geico commercial? So easy a caveman can do it. Is that?
Actually,
Are you calling Kevin a
It looks like-
caveman?
Yeah, he looks like a caveman.
to me, he looks exactly like the Happy Gilmore, the
Oh
guy-
yeah,
Caddy?
the caddy.
the
The
caddy,
caddy.
the caddy, and
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
Yes, I do have Invigoration, Dynamite. I do have that one. I believe, wasn't that Dan C's collab with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, and again, it kind of goes. I got it, and it was nice, but I like the thick, the Castor type blend, which they got a thick blend.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tried those?
Yes, I have. In fact, we had them on our show when we were on Instagram, and I absolutely love Church Warden and Smoke and Mirrors. Yeah,
I've never tried.
great stuff, Brad. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I mean, I don't know if I touch anything you guys have, but yeah, it's embarrassing to talk about how much beard oil we have. My wife just walks in, she just shakes her head.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime I get a package, my wife's like, I said, I didn't buy it.
Becky does the same thing, but she also loves using the products too.
Hello, Tucker.
Yes, she has. My wife has actually started. She has started using it, and one of the things, and I know a lot of companies are starting to come out with more of the female line, essential oils and things like that. And I know Jim has. I know Copper Johns, I believe, has moved more into that area.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to Tucker. He's one of my brothers from Renegade Beard Club.
Oh, okay.
He's an officer in the Wisconsin chapter.
Cool. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You just had an event, right? This past weekend?
Not last weekend. We had Friendsgiving.
Oh yeah.
Where we
Yeah,
all
that's what it was.
get
Okay.
together,
Yeah.
have a big meal at our vice president's house, and it was a blast. We had a lot of guys, a few new guys,
Cool.
and it's kind of exciting how well that's been taken off since we've since we've moved over to the transferred to the Renegades.
The big merge.
Yeah, it was much needed, and we could tell the difference already.
Nice. That's good. That's good.
Yes, I have D-Dot. I have. It's absolutely wonderful. And I see Matt putting in here the Faden's Tobacco Rouge. That's probably, I have wore that scent out from Florida Boys Grooming. I have probably bought 4 bottles of cologne, lotion, oils, and I just absolutely love it. Just I get more compliments probably on that scent than anything else I wear.
Rebel from Grindstone is a nice tobacco one that I like.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath and talk about Tobacco Rouge. I tell you, the first time I was hooked. The first time I smelled it, I was telling Matt that I like tobacco scents. Well, you need to try this. You need to try this. You need to try this. And that's when he had about 685 scent profiles on his page, And so yeah, you could go broke shopping on them, and it looks so much better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had the President DQ and Louis the Lieutenant on a podcast the other night to promote our club 501c, and we're doing a kind of a concert paranormal event this summer with Paranormal Rockdown.
Oh, yeah, they were on Talking Beards, right?
Yeah. And we'll probably have them on here in the future.
Yeah.
Not sure when, but
lock it in.
Working on it.
So anyone in the chat have some questions for Santa? Santa, what am I getting for Christmas? Do you let me in on the secret?
Packer jersey.
Right.
I hope so. I hope so.
I got a question. What is one of the strangest? I mean, I know you've had tough ones like, where they want their mom and dad to get back together.
Right.
But what are some of like the strangest ones you've ever heard requested?
Oh my goodness! There's so many that strange. I guess could be subjective, but when you have like a lot of things children don't understand is when they come up and they speak a different language. Well, they want to know why you don't speak their language, right?
Oh,
So
Yeah.
they'll want you to name their like the reindeer in Spanish or in German. You know, questions like that are kind of not strange to me. I guess I'm trying to find something. I think I know what you're asking, but I will say this, and to be honest with you, the strange ones don't really come from the kids. The strange ones come, the hard ones come from the kids. The strange ones come from when you go visit a nursing home.
Mm.
I'm going to tell you something. Those ladies have no filters, and they ask you some of the requests. And I had an event last weekend to where I was at a corporate party, and it was an adult party, and they were partaking of some spirits and there was a lot of matchmaking requests from people that were in the room as well. And
Wow.
Yeah, so I guess that would fall under the strange. So yeah, I would say most of the strange ones come from adults. The matchmaking, some of the questions they ask, what they want for Christmas, make you blush. And I'm not this kind of goody two shoes kind of guy. I'm really not. But if still, when you kind of get in this Santa mode,
Yeah.
You're kind of in this mode, and then some people can really throw you off your guard because you're trying to be, respectful and jolly and nice, and so yeah.
Mhm.
About your badge you use.
Your bag, I think, is
Bag.
what he meant.
Who has it? Okay, so my bag is actually funny enough, it's a laundry bag, but I reached out to the guy that he hand makes them, and it's a canvas bag. I wish I had it in here, but it's a canvas bag, and I asked him to make it red and white, kind of a cream color on the top, and if he could put a handle so where I could carry it over my shoulder, and he did. And because I wanted something kind of tough and rugged, kind of like my exterior, I just wanted something rugged like that. I didn't want like one of them felt bags, because to me, those just look so cheesy, right? They look cute for the kids and for pictures, but I want something that's going to stand up to the test of time, So I hope that answers your question, Dino. Number one tobacco sin. Oh goodness gracious. Oh boy. And oh wow.
It's a 5-way tie.
It really is. But I would say off the top of my head, and I hope this doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, because just because I say tobacco scent doesn't mean my favorite oil. It would have to be Tobacco Rouge from Florida Boys Grooming. Yeah. Sorry.
What gifts the kids ask for the most? What's
This
the most?
year it is Robot Batman, which I still have not seen. And at first I was like, okay, but Robot Batman. So I need to get on and look and find out what Robot Batman is, because I've been asked that more times than anything else. Of course, Barbies from the girls. I was asked for a unicorn yesterday. So yeah, the girls are a whole lot different. They want the Barbies, the unicorn dolls, and things like that. But the young boys, it seems like they want the Batman robots.
Huh.
Things have changed much.
Are puppies still popular?
Puppies? I have not been asked for a puppy once this year.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. I would love a unicorn still. Yeah, right. That's just it. That just seems like what the ladies want. Right. Yeah, I see all these questions fired in. It's hard not to pay attention, watch them. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and I would like to say one thing, Scott, Jason, and Mike, is, you know, when I do these beard reviews, I purchase everything, and I'm real big on that. That's one thing Chief always kind of taught me when I first got started is yes, I do have affiliate codes, but I still purchase everything that I review. And if they want to send anything extra, is that it? Oh, okay. And it's got a little girl playing with it.
Mhm.
Oh boy,
There you go.
Bat bot.
That's what everybody's asking for.
Huh.
Never
That's
even
for
heard of it.
three and over. 3 and over. Huh.
Time to get to work. Engage flight mode.
Launch sequence activated. Scanners show the Joker in the area.
The violence.
Right.
My goodness.
You know, and I see all these questions coming in asking about the, you know, no video games or phones. You know, you would think that, or ponies, and you would think that those big, but typically when kids come up, and I don't know if it's because they're on the spot, but they ask for the simplest things. You know, I know the Batman robot may not seem simple, but I mean, it's $50 versus a $500 pony, you know, but they,
Right.
they usually ask for something kind of easy. Right. I wanted a BB gun when I was a kid. It's just not as popular anymore.
You shoot
I
your
was
eye
just gonna ask you, has anybody asked for a Red Ryder BB gun?
Not this year. No.
out.
It's cold in my room. Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't he live like in Florida or something?
No, he's in New York, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was like 2 degrees here.
I don't know how y'all do that. Oh, goodness gracious.
I know I've had both
that pot.
forms of that. I used to live in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
vacuum
this-
cleaner.
Yeah, I was stationed at Fort Hood in Texas, and then I lived
Right.
in Austin.
Right. And I don't even think it's called Fort Hood anymore, brother. I think it's like Fort Cervantes or
Tutti Frutti.
yeah.
I don't know. Things have gotten weird in the military.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fort Bragg, Fort Hood. They lost their names.
I think Fort Benning did too,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want a Red Ryder BB gun? Yeah. me
Shoot
too.
your eye out, Kev. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yep. Should have that sound effect.
Yeah. Don't shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
A rocking doggy. Romy says that was his favorite toy. Never heard of a rocking doggy. Oh, I think I know.
Yeah.
what it means.
I have no idea what that is.
You know, and Jason was asking as far as weird. Some of the weird things is the kids will bring their the elf on the shelves.
Hmm.
You know, you've seen them little. They look
Yeah.
like little gnome, little elves to me. Those are the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life. I don't like them, but you know, you gotta kind of play that role. Like, oh yeah, those are my spies. They keep an eye on you, make sure you're doing good. You know, it's what the parents want you to say. But they, those things are like clowns to me. They're just they're creepy. I don't like them. Or Cavassos, yeah.
Why is your room so cold, Ray? Turn the heat on. Put the plastic up on the windows.
Ooh,
Back socks.
mid-20s. I don't know how y'all do that. Oh,
Yeah, it was when I went to run and get dinner, it was 9 degrees. And that was the warm part of today.
the coldest place I've ever been in my life was when I was driving a truck and I got laid over in a storm in South Dakota.
Oh yeah.
And it
Oh,
got negative 20 degrees
Yep.
that night. And I had never been so cold in my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I had the truck running, the heaters running, everything. It was still freezing cold.
Yep.
Were you on
And we
90?
get that here.
Were you on Interstate 90 there?
Yes,
There's like nothing around.
there is nothing. What words of encouragement do I tell kids to be nice? I'm a big proponent of talking to kids because I don't think it's as big anymore of listening to their parents. You know,
Good
I
advice.
I raised my kids to be very respectful, which in turn my grandkids, I expect the same way, and I better not ever hear a cross word come out of their mouth to my daughters or my son, from my grandkids, because I'll treat them the same way I did my kids. But I think kids just need to hear that respect, that they need to show that respect.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But in an encouraging way. And I mean, I think you can still do that in the Santa role. My room has no heater.
Oh.
Eh.
All right. Put the plastic up.
Oof.
North Dakota, that's a different story there.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Probably never find it.
I am drinking good as gold coffee. Sumatra roast.
Actually got some tea tonight.
Yeah, I haven't tried that tea yet.
I've been on my English breakfast tea kick.
A bunch, Ray. A bunch. And that smile on your face, and of course, the biggest one is when you talk about being that what you're talking about there is grabbing the beard and pulling on it.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna ask. Is
and
that real?
Yeah, trying to keep a grin on your face, like yeah.
Yeah, that's attached.
A few things I don't like to do. I don't like the breakfast with Santas, and the reason why is because a parent will let their kids eat a big old stack of pancakes with syrup all over it and syrup all over their hands and stick them right in your lap. So here you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'd worry more about syrup in the beard.
Yeah.
That's where it was. Yeah, that's exactly where it goes. Is because your beard is like a magnet to those hands.
Yeah. Or your jacket, because those are pretty expensive. I'm sure.
They are expensive.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Right.
Watch out for the drones.
10 degrees, Ray. 10 degrees.
You asked something earlier, Michael, about was there anything on the future? I would like to start making more. I like making content for the different companies, and I try to make something for just about everybody I use. And I don't charge them for it. I just enjoy doing it, and I like to do. I like to do more like commercial type stuff, like you see Dan C doing, like you see Ken Sconson, you know, and those guys doing those commercials and things like that. I would like to do more of that. I did one for the competition that. I can't think of it now. Where I what was that, Amber? The one I did in the sleigh. Do you remember? For Copper John.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had so much fun doing that. It's just so fun just to come up with stuff like that just off the top of your head. And I think those are the kind of the best videos to make.
Yeah.
How many suits do I have? I have a lot. I have about, if you're talking about total full suits, probably about 7.
Wow.
Anything from the old world style Santa outfits, which I usually wear that like to the Ren Fest and stuff like that. But and then the traditional Coca-Cola suits, and I have parade coats. Yeah, I have a lot of money invested in them. Oh, usually the mom and dads are there, Michael. They're there when you they're listening. I mean, that's the whole point. They want the kids to say what they want so they can hear it. So
Yeah.
I usually will look up at them like, yeah, I feel bad for them. Yeah. Permanent blanket fort. These guys.
I can just imagine what you were going to do, Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we were talking about Dan C. You know, Tyson's another one of those. You know, I mean, he's,
Yes.
I mean, at least pretty large scale. You know, but he'll reach out, he'll answer you. You know, if you ever have a question he'll talk to you just the same way Dan C. will. And
Yeah.
you know, another one of my guys that I really watch a lot and glean from is Greg Boswell, and you know, he's the same way, and he's kind of like that life coach that I love listening to. He just kind of like got that cool factor, you know. And but he's the same way. He's so nice and receptive, and will reach out to you and talk to you if you got any questions. Just good people.
Yeah, Tyson's actually the reason why the 3 of us are together.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we must have broke him on that retreat.
Yeah. Copper John's retreat.
Do you have a Santa suit other than red? Yes, I do. Yes, I have red. I have burgundy. Burgundy tends to photograph better. Burgundy's more like this color right here. It photographs very well. I have a green suit and a bunch of vests. A lot of people want like that vest look, or like this right with the suspenders with a shirt, you know, and just so many looks that you can go with. And it really depends on the, you know, what the paying customer wants, basically. But red is the most requested one.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, Cervantes we got together. Yeah, that was the first show we did.
Yeah.
With Jesse Cervantes. Yeah, somebody else who I just really enjoy talking to, and
Hey, he's a good guy.
he really is. How many kids are afraid of Santa? Does Tom do woman? Probably, I would say 60-40. 60 not afraid, 40 afraid. And the ones that are afraid are deathly afraid.
Yeah.
I will say now, and I think it's something to do with the red suit, because, you know, my granddaughter, who is the apple of my eye, she loves Grandpa, sits on his lap. I absolutely love her to death. I put on that red suit, she won't have nothing to do with it. I don't have anything to do with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, red is a exciting color. You know, it is kind of, it can get you anxious. Like,
Well, and I don't think it helps either that I've got a booming voice. You know, I'm loud. I always compare Santa to being. Remember the movie Smokey and the Bandit when Sally Fields asked Burt Reynolds, "What do you do?" And he said, "I show off." Well, that's basically what you're doing as Santa. Is you're going out there and you're showing off for these kids, and you're showing out and being boisterous and just happy-go-lucky, and that's what you do.
yeah.
Do you go out? I don't. My wife does. Yes, my wife has a village that she's been collecting for about 20 years. That takes up about our 750 square foot living room. It is unbelievable. I mean, people come over just to see that village. So yeah,
Wow.
that's her thing, decorating. Yeah. We're kind of taking it easy this year. She's had some medical issues, but she's doing a whole lot better.
No, I hope she feels better soon.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and thank you for making it tonight, because I know that you had some responsibilities to her, but you were able to make it tonight. So we appreciate that. You could have done another night, but that's okay. We love it.
Hey, you get a chance to get on the Bearded Respect. Chief said you don't pass up a chance, man. You got.
Yeah, right.
No, I appreciate it so much. It really is an honor. Santa
Yeah,
Jason,
this is
20.
Jeez. This is actually a milestone show as well. This is number 150
Yeah. Century and a half.
episode.
Yes, it is.
So we must be getting close to 3 years.
Real close.
Yeah.
Does
Couple more
Tom
weeks.
do malls like days ago? I don't do malls anymore, Brad. I have a lot of respect for those guys that do the malls, because that is nonstop photographs all day long, and it is a very thankless job, and it doesn't pay that much. Those guys that do that do it because it's something special. I promise
Yeah.
you.
Definitely.
But it's hot in those places too.
It's hot. No matter what you
No
put
matter
on
where.
that suit, it's hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a cool suit now, so I wear underneath. It's kind of basically like ice packs that you wear, looks like a weight belt. Yeah, it helps. That's good. I appreciate that, Dynamite. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys.
He's on a roll tonight.
After I paid him that compliment of being a craftsman with paint and scroll saw work, he's going to beat me up.
I think
That's what you get for paying him a compliment.
I think you'd be a wonderful Santa, Jason. I really do. And hey, like I said, guys, anybody that's interested. Oh, oh, now I can't get that out of my head now.
Am I right?
I'm gonna give him a Subway hat.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to try to find a Subway hat and I'm going to send it to him.
I wonder if I have one. I used to be a sandwich artist.
Right.
Back in the 90s, I was a Subway
really?
sandwich artist. I was. Yep.
Is that back when they used to cut it like the V?
Yep.
Yeah.
The good old days
Good old
Yeah.
when they were good sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say as far as the sub shop goes, they're probably one of the lowest now. I think Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's have surpassed them.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's. Oh,
Oh yeah, my favorite, the old number 13.
oh.
I finally had my
That's my
first Jersey
go-to.
Mike sub like a month ago.
Mm.
Jason should be Santa next year. I agree, Ray. I really do.
Well, he was Santa last year,
Yeah.
Hey,
technically.
At a restaurant. Someone thought he was Santa.
hey.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you, for me, that means so much to me when I'm just out, because I try to wear red when I'm out, and
Mm.
a red hat or something, But when a kid comes up to you when you're just out there and just your regular, that means a lot to me.
Oh, I like Firehouse.
Mm-mm.
I've had a couple. Jersey Mike's is still my number one.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
That's not even a sub shop. I'll throw a sub shop out there, but nobody will know what it is. Suburbia.
Well, is it a chain?
Here it's a chain,
Oh, okay.
No.
but also Cousins, which I believe aren't out of this area either.
Yeah.
We have. I have to look up the name. Silver Mine Subs.
Mm.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
I think it's like a mountain range kind of
Yeah.
sub shop. They're good. They're good.
We're talking about subs. My wife and I have a tradition. We go out usually every Saturday morning. We hit the old Awful Waffle. We go to the Waffle House every Saturday morning. That's just a tradition that we love to do. And I know it's not the greatest food, but I absolutely love it. And that's kind of our thing on Saturday morning.
What do you like there? What do you like to eat?
I get the what's the big one? The one that comes with the eggs, the bacon, the toast, the hash
Okay.
browns smothered and covered, and I get the
Everything.
waffle with it. Yeah.
Okay.
But how much everything's gone up. My goodness. I can
Yeah.
remember 2
Mm.
years ago we could go eat there for $20. It's twice that much now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I don't eat McDonald's a lot, and I know I'll probably catch a lot of slack for this because they are garbage, but I love them. The McRibs are back.
No.
Yeah.
So I love me a McRib. So even tonight, I got 2 McRib sandwiches. That's all I got. That was $11 for 2 sandwiches. That's
Yeah.
holy crap.
That's actually not bad for McDonald's.
Yeah, it is getting crazy though. I mean, I can remember going there like every other Wednesday's payday. So I physically go to the bank. It's my habit. I've done it since I was 16 years old. I go to the bank, do my banking, and then I go get lunch. And yeah, I can remember going over, getting a couple cheeseburgers, a fries, and a drink for like $5 or $6. Now it's $12. I'm like, this is getting out of hand.
It's right. And we're big breakfast people. So my wife loves making breakfast a lot. And I mean, just a pound of bacon now, $10,
Oh, yeah.
$12. And it's absolutely the cheapest cut of a meat, pork belly, and you're paying. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Hey,
What's up, President?
Somebody said Waffle House was S tier. I don't know if that's good. I don't know what that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. S tier is the top tier.
Oh, S tier.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
That's another Texan there for you.
is it? And it's
Yeah.
and it's comical too, because you go in there and typically there's a good argument going on between the wait staff and the cooks, and so that's always entertaining too.
Yeah.
Bob Evans. Yeah, we have Bob Evans around here.
We don't. I miss them.
What's the other one? Let's
Perkins.
see. There's Perkins and Denny's. Denny's was popular.
And Eaton
Yeah,
Park.
we've got a Denny's.
Yeah, Eaton Park.
Perkins have gone out of business.
Yeah, McDonald's is crap, but I mean, I can't pass up them McRibs.
I don't think I've had a McRib since like the early 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, I worked at McDonald's the first year they came out.
That was
And
like in
I've
the
gotten
70s.
them every year since. At least one.
Huddle House, right?
Yeah, well, new everything in New York's expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah,
You can have all of. Well, yeah,
Yep.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever had a McRib, so I
Jason, you can have all of them. Emerson.
yeah.
You
I'll take them. I'll take them. Send them my way.
late night brawling at the Waffle House. Yeah, yeah.
take a McRib and wrap a Waffle House waffle around it.
Ugh.
Interesting.
Cracker Barrel. I don't like the Cracker Barrel. Like I don't get why people like it there. Like I don't know.
It's all right.
I'll tell you one thing. I think the one thing is their store. You know, they got oddball candies and chips and stuff. And I remember as a kid, my dad, there was a truck that would come by the house, and my dad would buy. You get these tins. It was a tin can called Charlie's Chips. And you can buy bags of Charlie chips at Cracker Barrel. And yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of that old nostalgic feel kind of
Yeah.
tugs at people, you know.
Yeah.
Sonic is one of the worst fast food places.
Yeah.
I'm with you on Whataburger though, Jack.
I never had Whataburger though.
Oh,
I never have either, but
it's definitely a Texas tradition.
Yep.
Is it like real
Sonic?
beef? Like is it
It is, and
Like-
and
kind of
it's
like Five Guys?
I prefer Whataburger over Five Guys. It's
Okay.
more of a mustard based taste, you know. Where
Okay.
like, I guess McDonald's you might have your ketchup and on it, but it's more of a mustard. But I absolutely it's one of the most homemade, I guess, burgers I've ever had as far as from a restaurant, a fast food restaurant. Chuck Norris got his black belt.
The one thing I'll say about Sonic is their slushies. You know, you can't pass up a slushie.
I've heard of Charles chips.
I don't know. Someone put up this list of like most unhealthiest fast food places, and Sonic was number one.
Wow.
That's the only reason I brought them up. Five Guys was on there too, which I was kind of surprised at. But
Yeah, especially they do like the organic potatoes and
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with the peanut oil, I guess.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. But what's nice is like they grill it right there, like right in front of you. Like you can see them
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah, that
they throw in the microwave or whatever it is.
yeah, Matt, that's what I'm saying. A guy used to come to our house every week or every 2 weeks or something. Yeah, I was a kid. I was a kid before. Long time ago.
Steak and shake. Yeah, up here we got Culvers everywhere.
There we go. Culver's.
Everywhere. You almost can't go a couple blocks without running into a Culver's here.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of them.
Yeah, they started up here in Wisconsin, but they seem to be all over the country now.
Yeah, they're growing. They're definitely growing. I like Culver's.
Hey,
Yeah.
that Cajun family. Hey, I love your videos.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely love
Cajun.
your videos.
Little Cajun steals the show.
He
Yep.
is.
Did when they get 'em on.
Every time I watch their videos.
If you get a chance, you should watch when they were on our show.
You know, I don't think I watched that one.
Yeah.
I do need to go
check
back
that
and
out.
watch that.
That was
Um,
pretty cool.
It was a great interview with both of them.
And they're very kind, commenting on my
Yeah.
videos as well. I appreciate that. They're
Cain and Abel. Wow. You're that old, Jason?
I guess.
Whataburger. Yeah, Kevin, that's
You've never seen a Five Guys?
it's good stuff, man.
Interesting. Well, maybe not south of Chicago, I guess.
Well, Kev is Amish, so he escaped the Amish community not too long ago. So he hasn't gotten out much.
Well, he's drinking coffee now.
Yeah, we're slowly breaking him into the real world. Yeah, the Butterburger. Yep.
My one brother always hated Culver's. It's kind of like he says their burgers are burnt
Mm.
Mm.
just because of how they make them.
It's red.
He's not Amish. Wouldn't he have to have a whaler if he was Amish?
Well, he escaped the Amish.
Oh, so that he was able to grow hair above his lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yep. I don't
Yeah,
got
that was
time for
fun.
video games. I play baseball.
Yeah, he's
That
a
was
smart one.
definitely the highlight of that show.
Yeah, I got to go back and watch that now. Yeah.
Yeah, you just go out and get a cow, huh?
You know, one of the wildest, you mentioned Amish, one of the wildest shows I've ever watched was that I got into it for a little bit, was that show they put out, the Mafia, Amish Mafia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was so bad, but it was one of them that was so bad you couldn't help but watch, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
Oh, goodness. Well,
90% of his days in a shed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of time in a shed.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I am really looking forward to y'all's show next week. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Sounds good. Does anyone have any other questions for Santa Tom?
Springer. No, it wasn't like Springer.
It wasn't that bad.
Quick story. I had when I was working as a travel nurse in White Plains, New York, a lot of times I would get a hotel in Connecticut because it was just cheaper and just commute over. So the one town, I think it's Stafford, Connecticut. I got a hotel there, not knowing that I got the hotel where Jerry Springer guests were staying. Because the Jerry Springer show was in that town. And that was very entertaining.
Two guys I was in high school with were on Jerry Springer
Oh yeah.
fighting over a girl, and it
Yeah.
was all staged.
Oh yeah.
They even gave the one guy a engagement ring to use.
Yeah.
He took it home with him.
It's probably fake.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this is wild.
Yeah.
They were wild in this hotel.
Well, guys, I just want to say that I really appreciate everybody's kind words, everybody's support. Y'all mean the world to me, and Jason, Scott, and Mike. I appreciate you guys so much. We all appreciate you so much and what you guys mean to the community. And you guys are really an inspiration to us. And I know it's cliche, but we have a lot of respect for you guys and hope that just kind of us almost feeling like your little brother, trying to come out to a little bit something same, similar, and not to steal anything or take anything away from you guys, but to really to hopefully in some way help support, you guys. And
Absolutely.
and I can't say enough how much I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everybody out there. You guys, I am truly humbled, and I appreciate it. How that channel has grown, I don't know. I just getting out there and talking about things I enjoy talking about. I just appreciate everybody's support.
Well, you've got the unique perspective on it. You're Santa talking about beard stuff. No one else like that out there that I know of. And that's a big part of it. But yeah, check out Santa Tom's YouTube channel. He's got 500 awesome videos to watch.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate guys like again, a shout out to Chief and Dino. Man, these guys mean a lot to me. They really do. Chief will reach out to you in the middle of the week, ask how you're doing. Yeah, guys like Lee, from EDC Beard Co. would do the same thing. Just reach out and just it really means a lot to me. You don't ever know what somebody's going through, and just when you hear something from somebody, it really lifts me up. So I try to do the same for others.
Oh.
Appreciate you guys.
Sometimes Jason and I play tug of war on these comments.
And also make sure to check out Tres Amigos talk show.
Tres Amigos. Who's on the show next week? You allowed to say?
Sure. Yeah, we have, in fact, a guest you guys have had, Mad Donkeys.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome people.
Yeah, Larry and Sarah.
Yeah.
So we're looking
awesome
forward
people.
to it. Yeah. We were supposed to have the show tonight, but I wasn't going to be able to make it, and Chief and Dino could have went on, but them guys, they here I'm getting emotional, but they, we're the Tres Amigos, not the two Amigos. I really do appreciate those guys so much.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and Tina might put a link down there for our spread shop if any of you guys want to buy any merch. It's quite available. Great quality stuff.
I'm definitely gonna check that out because I like getting anything in red, and I think I saw a red hoodie.
Yes,
Definitely gonna have to check that out.
we do that because, well, the beard clubs I'm a member of, they always wear red on Fridays for the deployed troops.
Right. Right. Well,
Was that who Mr. T is? Earlier, I was wondering who she was called Mr. T. Best Dynamite does a great job as a mod.
Is your birthday on Thursday, Amber? I'd have to check back on my IG DMs because I know what your birthday is. All I gotta do is look it up, but yeah.
Hey,
Baker.
you're in time for us to say goodbye. If Mike gets a card from Amber, snuck it in past me, I wouldn't let that fly.
I didn't get one, so maybe you did. Maybe you did stop it, Kev.
No, so her birthday is actually Thursday. That's
Nice.
great. If you weren't here next week because some nice gentleman in your life would take you out for your birthday, we would understand. But I'm guessing that's not going to happen. Mhm.
and this is what I love about YouTube is that people be able to watch stuff later. I just love the platform so much.
Yeah, we know everyone can't make it when we're live, so we love the people.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll comment after
Right.
act, which is great.
Yeah.
Hell.
You sent one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Unless Kevin intercepted it.
She'd rather spend her birthday with us.
Mm.
Aw.
Oh. Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Broken coffee pot. I'd love to meet him one day. Such a quick-witted guy.
It's not broken. It's fully functional.
I was going to say, it's actually broken.
It just has duct tape on it, on the handle. Fully functional.
Well, so you can grip it better.
No, the handle actually broke off. It's just being held by duct tape.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't want to know about Amber's trips to the shed.
All right, everyone. Let's call it the night, and thank you again, Santa Tom. Thanks for
Yes.
everyone coming
Thank
to
you,
check us out
guys.
tonight, and we'll see
Yes,
you next
Tom.
week.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Check us out next Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Respect the journey, y'all.
Good night, everybody. Have a good Friday.
night.
Thank you.